Hey, honey, I'm home.
Hi, sweetie. How was your day?
It was good. How was yours?
Oh, it was amazing.
Hey, kids. How you doing?
Hi, Dad. A girl with a doll and a boy with a truck explain why men are from Mars and women are from Venus. Why wives do housework and men just don't understand.
Good throw, Billy. Could it be that even sports-resistant moms see athletics as part of manliness? That if their sons wanted to spend the weekend writing up in their diaries or reading or baking, they'd find it too disturbing, too antisocial, too lonely, too gay?
Times 98773 equals 4.55678.
I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but according to Paul Broca, professor of clinical surgery at the Faculty of Medicine in Paris, women, like it or not, have smaller brains than men, and therefore they cannot be equal to them in intelligence. So you won't be needing any of this. You know what just came to mind?
What's that?
This must be a hard time for women.
How so?
They have so many paths to choose from and so many voices calling to them.
I actually think it's a lot harder for men.
How do you figure that?
Well, the women I know feel excited, innocent, like crusaders in a just cause. The men I know are eaten up with guilt.
But women feel such pressure to be everything, do everything. Career, kids, art, politics, have their babies and get back to the office a week later. It's as if they're trying to overcome 1,000,000 years worth of evolution in one lifetime.
But women, we help one another, and we have this deep down sense that we're in the right. We've been held back, passed over, used, while men feel that they're in the wrong. Men are the ones who've been discredited, who have to search for their souls.
You're right. It's tough being a man these days.
Don't laugh. I wouldn't be a man for anything. It's much easier being the victim. All the victim has to do is break free. The persecutor has to live with the past.
How deep is that past, I find myself wondering? How much of an inheritance do I have to throw off?
Because you will not talk to me at all, and then you want to blame the entire relationship on me like it's my fault?
Hi, I'm Dr. Deborah Tannen. How are you guys?
Hi, I'm Pam.
I'm Jim.
So, what seems to bring you guys into my office today?
As you probably heard, when you came in, he won't talk to me. There is just no communication between us. It's completely one-sided, and I cannot get him to talk to me, and I don't know what to do anymore.
I see. A lot of couples come into my office with this exact problem. How can women and men have such different impressions of communication in marriage? You see, Jim, intimacy is the fabric of relationships, and talk is the thread from which it is woven. Since men don't assume talk is the cement that builds a relationship, they don't know what kind of talk women want, and they don't miss it when it's there.
Exactly.
Some men really don't like to listen because being the listener makes them feel one down, like a child listening to adults or an employee to a boss. Switching topics is another habit that gives women the impression that men aren't listening. The girls in my study tended to talk at length about one topic, but the boys tended to jump from topic to topic.
Wednesday, and
Yeah, I really like baseball.
Women's conversational habits are as frustrating to men as men's are to women. Women make more listener noise, such as and yeah, to show I'm with you. Men more often give silent attention.
And like
That's
it was
crazy, yeah.
Are you listening to me? Like
What? Yeah.
When most women talk to each other, they assume a conversationalist's job is to express agreement and support. But many men see their conversational duty as pointing out the other side of an argument. Use agonistic or warlike oppositional formats to do almost anything. Thus, discussion becomes debate.
didn't touch the base. Like he wasn't even.
You don't think so?
No, not at all. Like,
If more people knew the findings of these studies, they'd remember to listen to their partners better. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Who's to say that just because you are male, you have to act manly, and if you are female, you must be girly?
I believe as we get older, both men and women endure a lot of pressure from the media to fit into their gender roles.
A woman can do anything a man can do, as well as a man can do anything a woman can do. Men and women aren't that different psychologically, but humans feel the need to categorize things, therefore creating roles and expectations.
Luckily for us, our generation has the courage to push boundaries and develop their own interpretations of gender, rather than conforming to roles forced upon us from birth.
Bloopers.
Wait, I gotta redo that.
No.
Feeling attention. Okay, no!
You know what? Just wait.
Anyway.
No, act like you're actually doing something.
I'm Dr. Deborah Tannen.
Hi, I'm Elena.
And I'm Dick.